an intriguing matchup against the Orange. Double-double for Mooney in 63% of the games he started in his career, and the Irish come away with the opening tip. Dolajai puts it up, and Sidibe puts it in. The first two for the Orange here on the road. Up inside to the logo for Mooney, and the kick out, it's good for TJ Gibbs. Boeheim, 44th season, took over in 1976. That was the year Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple. To give you perspective on how long he's been successful at the helm. The ACC without a win at home in conference play. Sidibe gets a hand on the pass, and Girard leads the break for Syracuse. Hughes steps right into it and cans his first three.
Transition because the defense hasn't gotten set. They're stopping the basketball, which means personnel hasn't been identified. Look at it.
Backside lob, Juwan Durham coming from the clouds to stuff it through. Hughes working on Mooney. Into the lane, and Mooney basically let him go.
Tough matchup, obviously, but John Mooney doesn't want to pick up a cheap foul early. There's only so much you can do. You just got to force him to take a tough shot.
And that's the shot that Mike Bray said he wanted to see Mooney hit more of. It's a free throw, basically.
Like that ISO situation for John Mooney.
Hughes wants another one, and he's got it. The ACC's second leading scorer, only behind Jordan Nwora. Hub hit Girard, no call as he went down. Gibbs misses for the first time from deep, and it's Mooney off the bounce feed from Pfluger. For each team, a combined 30, the second most in a Division I game this year. 31 is the combined high total. Now has missed its last 5 shots. Leschewski with a quick closeout on Boeheim. You got to be up there on Girard as well as he knocks it down. Big man.
We talked about this last time they met, January 4th. 33-point baskets made between. I'm exaggerating a bit, but he's the guy you got to eliminate rhythm from the game. Started the season more of a volume guy. That was a bank shot.
Yeah, Dane Goodwin banks it in. Goodwin coming off a 15-point game in Atlanta against Georgia Tech, and Girard, who just scored for Syracuse, had 20 against Notre Dame in the first meeting. That's a mismatch with Hughes against Mooney. Leschewski comes over to turn it away. Leschewski wants 3, and that corner is friendly to the Irish right now.
5 to 10 seconds of the shot clock, and that is true because the defense has not gotten established and has not stopped the basketball.
Sidibe collects and puts it in to stop the run for Notre Dame.
That's a really tough question because it also depends on who you're playing. It's really more personnel-driven and opponent-driven than anything else.
John, you answered like a lawyer. Every question has the answer, it depends. Leschewski hit that last 3 for Notre Dame, and that has not been his forte this year. 35 Notre Dame threes. Guerrier from the baseline, rejected by Durham. Leading rebounder off the floor.
Look, it's not like an addition by subtraction, but it's a smaller lineup that's going to move the defense a little bit more. You bring Mooney back in, and please believe he's going to be on the offensive glass.
36 points, 34 points in each of their last 2, or in their last 2 games. Their highest totals of the season. Guerrier with the extra effort.
Got a little fire to him. When he comes in, he's kind of that emotional spark. Gets after it, plays physically.
Girard across the lane, steps through, and with a soft touch, delivers 2 more. It's coached. How do you get that?
He's played a lot of basketball. I mean, you don't score that many points without playing a lot of ball. And one of the issues we've had with the way things are, as you see him knock down another 3.
Sidibe runs the floor, flings it back in, and Boeheim finds it. Hughes, 5 steps beyond the arc, another 3. The Orange back in front, a 13-0 run.
Misses have led to some transition opportunities where the defense hasn't been able to stop the basketball.
And there have been plenty of good looks from 3 for both teams.
Even without the ball in his hands.
Mismatch there as Girard sensed it and stepped back on Mooney. Look out.
I think Joe Girard heard me talk about Elijah Hughes as being their sole and primary playmaker.
Leschewski, nifty look for Mooney with a reverse lay-in. Hughes, the matchup with Pfluger.
And I love that they do that. It's one of the hardest things to stop.
13 points already for Hughes. Hub gets his first points of the night.
Fake a pass, make a pass. It seems to work. We'll say almost every time. Whew.
There's Boeheim.
When I heard about her unicycle being stolen at San Francisco Airport, I wanted to fly there and make something happen. She may need to mix things up a little bit. I get it.
Forced shot from Pfluger. Offensive board for Mooney. From the elbow. That is pure. Good on the rebound. Who's into the game because Boeheim, Dolezaj, and Sidibe, who gets the ball here, all have foul trouble. Boeheim with 3, most notably. Here on offense with his 2 fouls. But Jim Boeheim plays guys with 2 fouls quite a bit.
The score 44-42.
Just about on pace for a repeat of what they did last time. Hughes with a pull-up. 36-34 points. First time these two teams met was an 88-87 Notre Dame win. Hughes from the corner, right in front of the Syracuse bench with a bullseye from 3, and he's got 18.
Little Ricky Bobby reference.
Off the inbounds. 3 clips the rim for Hub. And Mooney's got it back. Here comes Pfluger, hard charging, and the left-hand lay-in is good.
You don't foul, you share the basketball well, you don't turn it over. That's a recipe for success.
At the shot clock expiration, it's Hughes again.
Protect a guy better in the zone. So that's a big part of that. Also, if you don't have, 10, 11 guys where you can go that deep, you might only need 1 tonight.
At halftime, career high for him came earlier this season against Georgia Tech as he dropped in 33. Dolezaj with a strong finish from the block. Behind John Mooney and Garrison Brooks.
What do you do now?
And he weighs about 190, maybe.
You know what that's all about.
Leschewski with another good look. And there's no predicting anything in this league, or in fact, any league right now. Dane Goodwin. Pfluger much more looking to share than he is to score for Notre Dame. No Mooney on the floor, so instead it's Durham who gets into the middle of the zone to score.
The thing about making that shot is it's going to draw that defense in. The guards are going to have to suck back in and take that away. Bigs on the backside may have to step up.
Girard with a flailing attempt at a 3, and Sidibe cleans it up to stick it back in off glass. Boeheim thought about the 3. Sidibe with the hook. Not to receive electronic vitriol from Hamilton, but sometimes it happens. Dolezaj leads the break. Sidibe runs the floor and stuffs it. A dozen for the big man, Sidibe. The Irish faltering on offense.
Honestly, I think they're just missing shots. They've gotten good looks. I mean, this is a good look. They've gotten this shot, but a lot of them haven't fallen in. Shouldn't that be an offensive foul at some point?
Well, it can be a flop.
Oh, God, here we go. It's another isolation.
And the help late to get there. An easy bucket for Boeheim. He's been relatively quiet today with just 6 points.
I'll tell you, when you think about what he's been able to do coming into this game, you need that second, third option. And every coach I ever played for is going, of course you love that shot.
It looked good coming out of his hand. 3 to shoot. It's got to be Boeheim. He's rejected by Mooney. The Irish get the ball back. Game on the hunt for its first home ACC victory of the season. Syracuse yet to lose in an ACC road game this season. Goodwin spinning 14-footer. Mooney thinking he was going to do a Goodwin. Rejected by Sidibe, and Hub lets it fly and hits it.
When Hub let this go, we had a great angle. We're right behind him. It looked like it was good.
Mooney one-on-one with soft touch. John Mooney leads the Irish with 16 points. Cutting baseline, it's Goodwin to put the Irish in the lead for the first time since a minute and a half to go in the first half when it was 42-41. Boeheim against Mooney. Second chance point for Buddy Boeheim. Boeheim's crossover, the lay-in is there, 72-70.
But additionally, when you create so much space as an offense and almost go four corners, that's a problem too.
Hughes trying to back down Pfluger. It's no easy task. Just 5 on the shot clock. Dolezaj with the spin and scores.
Good defense.
The open shot not there.
It's done so with its personnel. The more you play together, the better chemistry you're going to have. And the defense has gotten better.
And the offense has looked a little bit different as well.
Really more about not being able to get the big stops.
Mooney off the fingertips, no, and the tip is there for their first basket in more than 4 minutes.
That's been the big question is, what is it? What's missing? Maybe it's a bit of that edge. Getting these big shots to go.
Guerrier went down hard after the 3 from Gibbs.
But there are other times in a trap situation like that, closest to your bench, you do not want to foul.
Out with surgery on a thumb ligament. Starting point guard to begin the year, not expected to return this year. Pfluger steps back. That's 3. Another one. 15 to play. Goodwin for 3. No. It's Mooney from the left block to reverse lay-in.
Straight cash homie. Man, he is. Wow.
And a crucial one to make it a 4-point game.
Nope.
Hub with the driving kick. Goodwin with a hand in his face. Shot no good. And Gibbs with 1 second left makes it 84-82. Loose ball. And no call.